Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Gemini. So, Gemini, as always, I'm doing your reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So, Gemini, your reading feels a bittersweet separation, and I know that that may sound like not a good news, but there is this sense of, you know, yes, maybe there is somebody that you're leaving behind, because this separation is not that somebody is leaving your life. It's actually you that is, it's like you are the one going towards manifesting a dream. So when you go towards your own manifestation, your own sense of self-realization, right? I feel like there is a big part of your heart that is staying with the person that you're separating from, right? And I want to say, just, from the start here, from what I'm seeing, Gemini, before you get, you know, just, I don't know, disencouraged or thinking that you might never see this person again. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that at all. I feel like there is this strong bond that maybe goes back many lifetimes. Okay, so that is really, really important for you to know, that this strong bond is independent from you pursuing your own dreams, right? And this one with their own unique path, right? It's almost like I'm seeing this braid, right? It's like it is braided. It's like your paths are interlaced, right? Intertwined, but then it gets to a point where you have to branch out on your own, and so have they. It's like they have to do the same thing, right? But I feel like at some point you will connect again, because it's almost like this dance, right? It's like you come together and then you go apart and then you come together. And so, and I feel like that's been, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, which is beautiful, because, maybe that is the emotional security, right? The emotional certainty that might even help you in terms of giving you it's like that push, right? For you to go instead of staying, right? Because maybe there is this dichotomy inside of you, right? Should I stay or should I go, right? But I feel like not only you know that you have to go, also this person is saying to you, maybe with, clear words, but also perhaps with very, it's like a gentle communication, right? It's like this very soft goodbye, right? It's almost like this emotional goodbye, sending you well on your journey, right? Well wishes. So, we're beginning your reading today, Gemini, with the Nine of Cups. But actually, this card came like this, upside down, reversed, right? And so lately, the cards have been speaking more often as the reversed, because I tend to read intuitively and more visually, or, sometimes I hear what they have to say. So if they speak like this, if they show themselves as bringing messages through this upside down version of the card, then I respect what they want to bring, right? And so what I was seeing here, it's like, do you see this corner, right? The bottom part of the heart, right? Is pointing towards a certain direction, right? And so this was giving me this one dream, this one sense of desire that is pulling on your heart, Gemini, that is calling you to go on a journey, right? To me, the nines are always like this very specific journey that you are meant to go on. And it's interesting because that's the thing. I feel like you have been on a shared journey for quite some time with another, right? It's like perhaps you have been through the ringer together. Perhaps you, with the 10 of Wands, it's like you and this other person have faced a lot together, right? It's like history with you both facing obstacles, overcoming challenges. All of this, it's like where you are coming from, right? Or what you are about to leave, right? Towards pursuing this dream of yours, right? This is coming through as like this one goal, right? This one desire, this one intuitive nudge that is calling for you, right? It's coming through like a dream, an actual dream, right? You wanting now to manifest your dream. So that is also something that, you know, was a little bit unclear to me. And then I asked about, you know, do you know exactly what is this dream of yours, Gemini? Is this very clear for you? Is this intuitive nudge very it's like is it abundantly clear for you what is that you want to pursue? Because once you go, it's like this direction is going to pull on you, right? So I feel like there is this sense of longing to, it's like this bittersweet moment of, I know that I want to pursue this new path is calling me, but I know that this is like a solo path, right? Instead of a shared journey, right? A shared path. Because this is maybe what you have known, right? It's like it was always you and this other person, right? And they are coming here with the 5 of Cups also reversed, which it's like this, right? It's like this is the central card just below the 9 of Cups. So it's like, yes, you have been maybe so long with this person, and I want to say that not even this lifetime only, right? Because of the 6 of Cups that is coming at the end here, but we're going to get there. But there is something that it's like you have endured so much with this person, right? And them with you, that it is a bittersweet moment to see them stay while you leave, right? Because this is what I'm seeing. It's like with the 5 of Cups, it's like they are seeing where you're going, right? It's like they are looking to you. It's like they are it's like their body is turned toward you, or at least their heart is turned toward you, right? It's like they know that you have to go. It's almost like they are giving you the encouragement, even though they know that they have to stay. Because with the Page of Swords coming next, and I actually want to include already this one, which is the 4 of Pentacles. It's like for some reason they have this very, it's almost like this very genuine knowing in themselves that they still have work to be done where they are. And you, on the other hand, Gemini, you have to go. You have to explore this desire. You have to go after your dream, right? And so whoever this Page of Swords is that has been accompanying you, has been by your side, right? Maybe for the last great challenge that you had to endure, right? Or maybe for your entire life, right? So they are the ones staying. This page has to stay. It's like emotionally, they know that this is the place that they have to be right now. And physically, I feel like they are still, it's almost like they're still strengthening their own foundation. It feels like there is something that has to be worked out in their mind that they are still building, that they haven't yet found the stability or the it's like they're still working on their own foundation, right? It's like if you are being called to move forward, right, in this direction of this dream, right? Whatever it is, which feels like something that is pulling on your heart. And even though you know that by going or by deciding to leave, you will also going to leave behind somebody that has been your companion, right? Your life partner, your friend, whoever this Page of Swords is. But they too know that there is work for them to do here, right? It's like they're not ready to leave yet. It's like as simple as that, right? But it doesn't make you, it's like there is no reason for you to fear going on your own, thinking that this will separate you in terms of the connection that you have, right? Because it's like they are the ones, I want to say, like, you know, standing in the doorway and wishing you well and encouraging you to go. It's like they see how beautiful this is for you, right? It's like, even though for them, it's like they still have to study something, they still have to work on something, right? It's almost like maybe they have to work on mental health, right? It's like that is what they have to, you know, establish a good foundation, right? Perhaps it is about, you know, their own mental health. But in terms of emotions, in terms of like feeling this separation, right? Not only you are, it's like you being the one who is leaving, right? Perhaps you have exciting things ahead, right, that are calling you, but you are still feeling like, it's like just perhaps the unknown factor that is included when you go for something that you haven't done before. You know that is going to be fulfilling, right? It has the promise of being fulfilling, but at the same time, because maybe it's the first time that you're pursuing a dream on your own, right? Without having anybody there, especially not this one, right? Because it's almost like maybe your strength, or you know, your it's like your desire to win over something or to overcome something was always strengthened by the fact that this other person was there by your side, right? And now that they're not, because they have to stay, it's like they know that they have to stay, they cannot leave, right? But they are happy to see you go, because it's like both of you are feeling the same thing, right? Both of you are feeling this bitter sweet moment where, yes, there is this longing, you know, to continue forward together, but for some reason now your paths are going, and I don't even want to say in different directions, because as I said, it's like they are looking towards you. So it's almost like, you know, maybe you're just ahead of them, right? It's like you have done this part, right? It's like maybe you have taken care of your own health, your mental health, your well-being. You have strengthened your own foundation. You are feeling stable and very it's like very strong, right? It's like you know that you can go, because you know that whenever you have to come back, you will have, you know, a safe haven. You will have this it's like this very just a solid place to come back to, right? And maybe they are providing this for you, right? Maybe they are staying because they want to reassure you that you do have a safe place to come back to, right? Because of this, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So two sixes, right? It's like this beautiful exchange, this beautiful soul contract, I want to say, because they know that now is your time to pursue this dream of yours, even though, you know, you have to go on your own, Gemini, and they have to stay, right? And maybe they know that at some point when they have done this work that they're still thinking through or establishing this foundation for themselves. It's like maybe they're going to follow your footsteps, right? It's almost like they're sending you out on your journey because you're ready, and because they are not, because they're still getting their own things ready. It's like they know that they have to stay, but it's almost like they're sending you out, right? They're wishing you well, because maybe you are going to serve as the guide for them, right? It's like you're going to open this trail, right, of fulfilling your desires, of going after your dreams, that is going to be extremely inspirational for them, for the Page of Swords, right? So yes, there is this separation, right? Because you have to go and they have to stay, right? But there is this intense connection that, you know, the moment that I saw the Six of Cups after the Six of Pentacles, I understood why there is this. It's like it doesn't need words, right? Even though the Page of Swords might be saying something to encourage you, otherwise you wouldn't perhaps have the courage to leave them, because it's been a long journey together, right? It's like you've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? You know, often I see, you know, beyond the traditional meaning of this Ten of Wands being like the weighted journey, right? It's like, you know, this is reaching your limit perhaps, but because there are two wands in the middle, right? It's like, because of the presence of this other person, it's like you have been enduring maybe even more than you thought you could take, right? And always overcoming, because to me also, as the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, you know, I have this other image, which is this beautiful path of flowers. So for the Nine of Wands, it would be like you seeing it on your own, but here it's like you have seen the things that could have been very, very challenging, but choosing to see the good in it because you were side by side with this person, right? And so here, it's like this has been something that you too have been doing, you know, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. I feel like it, or if not, right, if you don't know that, yes, it goes back lives and lives and lives, you know, in both of your soul histories. This maybe, you know, this childhood friend, or maybe, you know, a sibling, or somebody that's been together with you since you can remember, right, from this lifetime, right? And that is the reason why the bond between you is still strong, is still valid, is still active, no matter how far you go, right, on your own without them being there next to you, right? But it's like in your heart, they're still there and they are cheering for you, right? It's like they are staying maybe to grant you this safe haven for, you know, your return, right? After you go out in this adventure of seeking out your dream, right? So it's gorgeous because I feel like both of you, even though there is this bittersweet moment of saying goodbye, right? So it's like maybe you know that this day would come, right? But when it finally does come, it's almost like it's hard because it's like it's pulling the strings of your heart, right? So it can be sad, but it's also happy because they know and you know that you're going after what you desire, right? And so, and also you know that if you want to return, whenever you find like it's the right moment to return, it's like they're going to be waiting for you. Or it's like, you know, as I said, if they are just behind you, right? Because after they finish, you know, taking care of what they were strengthening here, right? Of their own mental health, of their own stability, of their own safety, right? It's like they're going to follow you. So it's almost like the moment that you feel like you know, if you're going forward and ahead and you're just looking toward your desire, your dream come true, right? And suddenly there is maybe, you know, this desire to look back. It's almost like, you know, that at some point you're going to meet again, right? It's like your paths are going to meet again, because there is this, it's like this braided connection, right? It's like it is interlaced, right? So yes, there are moments where you're going to be apart, but it's almost like then you're going to come together again. It's almost like this, it's beautiful dance, right? It's like this beautiful braid that is interconnected, but also it's like both of you encourage and strengthen each other, right? So I'm going to pull more cards for you, Gemini, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you, and you can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!